Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm RoseAnne. For those of you who are new, thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we're going to talk about TSA Security Update process in 2023 and moving forward. So let's check it out. And if you love this information and love getting travel tips, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so that whenever I put out a new video, you'll get notified. So the first thing that TSA is working on, I think there are 12 airports in the United States that are piloting this, is using your face as your ID. It's called the biometric. And what TSA believes is that this will make the security process go a lot faster. So they're doing a lot of things to try to streamline us getting through the security line faster. So this is one of the things that they're doing. Now, there's some privacy issues around that. They're like, right now they're working through that, but they believe that they can scan your face and that will attach and go to a database and check your ID. And that's the way that you can get through without showing your ID. And the whole process, the whole point of what they're trying to do is to see how they can streamline and get us through the security line faster. The second thing that they're doing, and right now there's over 200 airports that are piloting this, and I've experienced this myself, is that when you go through the security line, you don't need to show them your boarding pass. They just take your ID and they scan it, and it goes through this Credential Authentication technology, CAT, where it connects you to the flight database and it matches your ID to your boarding pass, and then you can go through. And that happens super quickly, because when I've done it, I was surprised. I'll hand them my boarding pass and they said, "Oh, we don't need that, just your ID." So that's another way they're streamlining it. And you also, though, you do need to check in and you do need to show your ID at check-in with the agent, however you do that. And remember that the real ID you need to have the real ID by May 2025 in order to fly. So that's kind of a very interesting update to make things go smoothly that I noticed, because there's always time when there's someone rummaging for your boarding pass. And, I've done that too. And I'm on my phone trying to find, where did it go? How come it's not coming up? So that's a streamline. And I'm sure that as they roll it out, we're going to notice a smoother way of getting through security line. So the third thing is that there's new computer technology coming out in the scanners, and those are going to allow you to keep your laptop and your liquids inside your bag. And this new CT X-ray, computed tomography X-ray, is able to more clearly identify if there are any weapons or any explosives in our luggage. So your shoes still need to come off if you don't have TSA Precheck, but that is really going to speed up the line. And by the end of 2023, there's going to be about 500 of the CT X-ray machines in airports across the country, and that's really going to be a great benefit. So not only do you have to take your shoes off if you don't have TSA Precheck, we all still need to maintain that 311 rule. And I did do a video on that, so you could check it out here. And so we're going to get through. We don't have to take our laptops out. We don't have to take the liquids out, but we still have to maintain the 311 rule and take off your shoes unless you have TSA Precheck, which brings me to the next topic. TSA Precheck has lowered their fees. So it used to be $85 for 5 years, which was a huge bargain because you don't need to take your shoes off. And at every airport, you could leave your laptop and your liquids in your bag. So that makes it so much faster. But now it's $78 for 5 years. And then when you renew, it's $70 for the next 5 years. So that is the biggest bargain. And if you're not on TSA Precheck, you really should be, because it makes your life so much easier. Another really cool item that I found is TSA has an app. It's called My TSA App. And there it is, My TSA App. And in that app, you are able to So there it is, my TSA app. I know it's backwards, sorry. But you have a dashboard here, and you could put your favorite airport in there, and it also finds the closest airport to you. And right now I'm in Las Vegas at my daughter's house. And you can click on that, and it gives you the estimated wait time at your airport. It tells you if anything is delayed. It tells you if TSA Precheck is open. And it tells you what you can't bring on the airplane, any frequently asked questions. And it's a really great resource. I did not know about it. There's an Ask TSA right there. Information about TSA Precheck. So this is a really great tool to have. And that way you can predict or try to predict, because they also have predictors, like usually at this time on this date, it's this busy or that busy, whatever it is. But it could be a really good tool if you're trying to figure out how long it's going to take to get through the security line on the date and time you plan to be there. And the last thing is Clear. Have you heard of Clear? Clear is pretty amazing as well. So I have Clear, and I've had it for quite a few years. It's a little more expensive, but when you get through security line, you can scan. You don't have to go through the TSA Precheck line or the security line. You go through a specific line that's for Clear. They identify you. They see if you have TSA Precheck or not, and then they bring you to the beginning of the line, and you get to skip the line. Now, Clear just bought this company called Yline, and Yline is where it's a free service, and you can go online and you can reserve your spot in the security line. And then when you get there, they just take you and they put you in front of the line. In order to use that, you go on their website, you put in your flight details and when you were planning to do that, and they reserve you a spot. They're at certain airports, not every single airport in the country, but it's something that I didn't know about, and I think that sounds fascinating. So here are just some updates. I know that the TSA security, they're trying to figure out ways in which we can get through the security line faster. A lot of the things that are rolling forward this year and beyond are things that they were working on before COVID hit. But once COVID hit, everything, of course, stopped as they were trying to negotiate and navigate through that problem. But now we're back on track. We're trying, we've seen what a mess traveling can be. Last year it was, a lot of problems. So they're moving forward. They're trying to figure out how to get us through as fast as possible. And I'm curious to know what your experience has been going through the security line. And do you have any tips you'd like to share or anything that you know? I think it's pretty exciting that we have some ways in which we can get to the airport faster. Once we get through that security line and get onto the other side, hopefully it's smooth sailing from there. So anyway, well, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm really grateful for you being here. And I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. Bye.